AFTV Mo, that was a great little win. I know it's Sheffield. I know what you're going to say already.
No. Let me stop you. I'm not going to say that. I'm actually not going to say that because as Arsenal fans, we are living off scraps right now. So I'm going to eat up those scraps, okay? In fact, I was going to ask you, how many people have said to you today, but it is only Sheffield United?
A lot.
Yeah. And I'm not going to go down.
To be honest, right, everybody was kind of enthusiastic because of the type of goals. And it doesn't matter if it is only Sheffield United. You like to see a stylish goal like that first one.
Yeah, exactly. But Robbie, listen, I'm not going to do that. I really am not going to do that. Oh, it's only Sheffield United. We don't control the fixture list. We don't control how the opposition play. We just have to go out and do a job. And we did a job, as you say, in stylish fashion. So as an Arsenal fan, I am willing to take whatever positive, positivity there is to serve up. And I'll gobble it up because, man, come on. I reckon Sheffield United, they'd probably give Slavia Prague a good game. And this is the sort of team that we should be doing this against. And we've gone out and we've done what we should have done today. And so many times this season, we haven't gone out and done what we should have done. So when we finally have gone out and done what we should have done, I'm not going to sneer at it. I'm going to say, long may it continue. And hopefully we go out against Slavia Prague, which is the more important game, obviously. And we go in and put in a performance like this and make light work of it. Because, man, how many times should we have done this season against various teams and we just haven't?
Yep, and, it was good to see Lacazette after that miss the other night, getting a brace and looking quite confident in the game because we're going to need him to have, and bring that confidence through to the game against Slavia Prague.
Yeah, it's funny. I was just looking at some statistics in terms of Lacazette and how he ranks in the top 10 goal scorers in the Premier League this season. And minutes per goal, I think maybe only Kane and Salah ahead of him. Conversion rate, he's miles ahead. I think he's 74% conversion rate. Harry Kane is 49%. So we're talking about, 50% better than Harry Kane in terms of conversion rate. And all of this stuff is so misleading because you look at that and you think to yourself, hold on a second, are my eyes deceiving me? But unfortunately, Lacazette, I just don't see him as, someone who's deadly, deadly serious at absolutely maximising his potential and getting on the score sheet every single week. I don't see a desperation in him, to be one of the best strikers in Europe. And I think he needed to be stung last week by that awful finishing performance against Slavia Prague to now make sure that he's on his game. And today we saw what he can do. I've often said in the past that at one point at Arsenal, there was a conversation to be had. Who's the main man, Lacazette or Aubameyang? There was literally a conversation people were having. People had different thoughts. Some people were saying that, Lacazette's more clinical, but Aubameyang's more pacey, and Lacazette's got better hold-up play. Aubameyang's better off the shoulder, and there was a conversation. Aubameyang put that to bed. And I always thought, come on, Lacazette, make a fight out of it. Make that conversation continue. And when you look at it this season, actually, Aubameyang has been out of sorts. And, Lacazette's our top scorer. And, now we're looking at our biggest game of our season coming up on Thursday. And I'd rather Lacazette played in it, personally. That's if Aubameyang...
He has to start, doesn't he?
Yeah, of course.
To me, he has to start.
And we don't know
especially coming off for 2 goals today.
Yeah, exactly that. And we obviously don't know if Aubameyang's going to recover from the fortnight flu. So he might not even be able to get into the team anywhere.
The fortnight flu. So you're not having it then?
Listen, do you know what? Whether it's true or not is sort of irrelevant to me. If it's true, then fine. And if it's not true, well done, Mikel Arteta. You're doing the right thing and you're protecting your player rather than exposing your player. Because he could go and do what he did against Tottenham if there is something where he's decided not to play him and go and tell the world, and then you'll go and get a run of form how you have since that Tottenham game. Hopefully now Aubameyang will say, do you know what? Yeah, he is looking out for me. I will play for him.
I do actually have it on good authority that he is sick. So it's not fortnight flu. Martinelli, though, scored today. As we know, he's always all action, pressing. Surely he has to start. I mean, I'm saying surely. It wouldn't surprise me to see Willian starting on Thursday night. But for me, he's the joker in the pack, isn't he? He's the guy that, you know, if he's fit, you've got to start him in a game like that where, at the very least, he brings that energy and intensity to the team. And you want that from minute one.
100%. I have no... Martinelli, for any manager, the way I see it, is a manager's dream. He plays exactly how a manager would want someone to set the tone. He makes other people look bad. Such is his work rate and his approach to a game. You know, if another attacking player is not pulling their weight when it comes to pressing, on a normal day, you might not notice it as much. But when you're next to Martinelli, it sets that tone. I've got no idea why a manager wouldn't play him. And you know, like, people might say, well, look at his goal. It was just a tap-in. Look at it off the ball. When Pepe picks it up, he knows exactly where to go. He's focused, he's concentrated, and he's going one direction whilst the defender's going the other direction. And at one point, they're very close to each other. By the end of it, it's a tap-in and it's an open goal. The defender's nowhere. Well, that's because of what Martinelli's doing off the ball. And I've always thought, off the ball, he is absolutely superb. And on the ball, he's not bloody bad either. So why he hasn't had the game time, I do not understand. But clearly Arsenal were more interested in signing Willian and making 55 people redundant. I will never understand it to this day.
Will we win? Will we go through on Thursday night?
We should. You never know, but we should. You really can't.
What's your gut feeling?
Yeah, my gut feeling is that we'll go through, but that's because I'm a delusional Arsenal fan. Like, how many times this season have I said, yeah, we'll win, you know, we'll do this, we'll do that. This is our first clean sheet in 14, there was a 14-game run without a clean sheet. It's the first clean sheet in 15 games. I never would have predicted that. Throughout this 14-game run, I would have been predicting a few clean sheets here and there, would have been predicting wins. You can't predict it with Arsenal. The West Ham game is a classic example of what Arsenal can do. So, yeah, I'll carry on with my delusions and I'll say, yes, we'll get through. But who the hell knows, Robbie?
Thanks, Mo.
Take care, man.
Brilliant, man. Nice one, bro.
Cheers.
He's better, you notice it's better on Zoom, isn't it? It doesn't, at no time did it stop. Did it chip out or anything like that?
But you know what? It's it must be your Wi-Fi.
Today's show is sponsored by Profit Accumulator, the UK's #1 match betting service. So what is match betting? It's a method that's used by individuals to profit from free bets and incentives offered by bookmakers. And when you sign up to Profit Accumulator, they will walk you through how to do match betting with their easy to follow video guide. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description and you can start your Profit Accumulator journey today.